All right, Hardrock's finally returning to the game ever since, I guess, Ian Connor got him out of the military. I guess the Ukraine. I know y'all seeing them Miss Ukraine, like Miss America, but them models in Ukraine, they be busting. But anyway, so he posted on his Instagram story saying 8/18, so that means what, like this Friday, so that means him and Uzi are going to be competing potentially. We'll actually see if that Barter 16 drop or release date is actually true, because he put it on what no sorry, Lil One DTE put it on his mom that it was dropping on this Friday. I think there was like a meme or something. People were telling me that the screenshot was fake, but regardless, Uzi said in other DMs that it was dropping this Friday. We shall see though, because I don't know if he can compete with Hardrock. No, I'm playing. Uzi definitely blowing him out the water just because he's a way bigger artist, but regardless, still it's cool. And who told y'all, like, I want to say I posted this on Twitter, let's see, it is 8/15, so 11 days ago, y'all. 11 days ago, I told y'all Hardrock was supposed to drop a tape this month. Now, I thought he was going to pull a little switcheroo on me, pull out the reverse card in Uno, just because, I don't know, people don't want others having insider information. But not that Hardrock's that big yet, but I do think that this tape has a lot of potential, because this reminds me of like Yeat's Up To Me, in that if you check out the producers, he's stacked. Now, a lot of these producers are kind of low key but fire, like Sane or Zodiac, but we got some big hitters like Cody is on there from Internet Money, fire, so underrated. He doesn't get enough respect in this game. Benny X, of course, who is now working with Drake and everything. Filthy, and you already know Filthy because of Cardi and the whole Opium squad or whatever. So he's got big hitters on here, and I think he was already seen in the Paris Fashion Week shows for maybe Aleeks, and Aleeks put Hardrock's song in the actual runway show. So he's getting like that Opium cosign in a way, even though it's just Filthy and maybe like some other people, but not necessarily Cardi. But Cardi definitely knows who he is, so we'll see what's going down with there. I don't know if I can read the bottom, but imagine it said like Opium real quick. But I don't think he needs the Opium cosign at this point, because he already has his own movement. He had it before any sort of rumblings or rumors that he was signing to Cardi. But so like he just already has the leverage. Like, what are you gonna do? Obviously Cardi can make careers, as he's already done in the past. Not gonna name any names, but we all know this now. They're still talented. Just come on. He could sign a fish, and that fish is gonna be the fish with the most swag in that water. Okay, it's gonna be fucking all sorts of, actually I don't even think they bang, they just squirt all their juice on the eggs in the water and hope that one of them swims to an egg. But regardless, I think this is gonna be big, and I've related it to Yeat's Up To Me, because he had a lot of TikTok hits on there, and it was super highly anticipated because of the singles like Money So Big, and I can't even remember what the singles were, just because Yeat at this point has so many big hits at this point. But if you got the big producers on there, as I say all the time, they kind of run the game. And so if you have them, you're gonna get like the industry push, not to mention all of this hype that somehow Hardrock has with this mysterious vibe that most people cannot pull off, especially at his size. I think he only has like 40k followers at this point, but yeah, 47k. But it's almost like, look, 19.6k likes in a matter of like 3 hours. That's just unheard of engagement. Already half the people who follow him or almost are tuning into this, and I'm sure he's gaining more followers by the day. So as I was saying before, with pulling off this mysterious aesthetic that most artists at his size cannot do, because before you actually build up credibility, like you have a bunch of songs that are bangers and whatnot, and people are anticipating the music, a lot of these underground rappers try to like go away for a while and try and be hidden, and then people just forget about them because your music was not that great. So I think Hardrock is amazing. I think he's hit or miss for me sometimes, just because sometimes his genre gets a little bit more grunge than my taste. That's not hate at all, that's just kind of like a personal preference. But I think this tape is gonna be big, and you know that TikTok is gonna run with this like it's their grandma's cookies, okay? And it's almost like his first studio project in a way. I know he has multiple projects already out, but it was all completely organic, so this probably has a lot more money behind it. Even if he hasn't signed like a major deal just yet, like there's definitely some management aspects going on behind the scenes. Like he might have some music videos for The Filthy or Benny X music video. Like he's gonna be seen, there's gonna be something big that they have planned for this rollout. Like I cannot emphasize enough that he is like the chosen one for this next generation, even though I feel like we're in between. Like the underground's been kind of dead for however many months at this point. Like even Yeat's hot streak has been going down a little bit. Of course, Sofago been in hiding and been up next for the last 3 years. Not saying his music is bad, because Go Plus was cool, but there's just some sort of like momentum feeling that you get with Hardrock finally returning, and maybe he will be the first one to finally spark things up again. Because I know Osama Sun had a little wave, still is in it, but like since I don't even know Yeet, or it just hasn't really been that exciting. That's why I haven't been streaming a lot, because there's not really much to talk about. So I'm happy that finally someone big in the underground is doing something crazy. Came back from the military, got some new perks and attachments and camo skins for his AK-47 and whatnot. I'm sure he can do the jump, sprint, dive glitch and completely move off the map, because nobody is competing with him in the underground right now. I hate to say it. Oh, and I forgot to mention, he got the Sub Baby feature. We saw a clip of them in the studio, like just making music, so that was completely expected. Still, I'm looking for like a, I know Sub Baby's cool and everything, I fuck with him, but I'm trying to see like who's behind this, who's co-signing him, because I know he was at the Kanye party with I think Southside Silhouette and Roland Thrax with Ian Connor too. So I wonder what's going on. Still can't read that fine print at the bottom. Maybe it's a slave contract or something that somebody tricked them into, that they have to be credited somehow and they're getting 99% of the royalties. Who knows?